Well, we have been talking about Healthcare Decisions Day coming up this month, so now we wrap that into a conversation about estate planning.
Attorney Justin Randall is here from Hooper Law Office. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Well, let's start with medical POA documents. Is that power of attorney?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
what do those do?
So with a healthcare power of attorney, medical power of attorney, the big difference between that and a financial power of attorney is going to be that it's more focused on the healthcare decisions for the loved one or the family member. It includes decisions like, can somebody admit you to a hospital or make decisions on treatment, and it also includes decisions on who can make end-of-life decisions for you too.
Can I ask you a quick follow-up? Can
Yeah.
that be the same person, your medical and your financial, or do you recommend that being two different people?
It can absolutely be the same person.
Okay.
I think the most important thing is this the person that you trust to make the right decision for you, first and foremost.
Okay, so when are these documents effective and when do they come to an end?
Yeah, so healthcare powers of attorney are effective sort of in one of two ways. What you'll see a lot of times through a doctor's office is that they require a declaration of incapacity by two physicians. However, you can also have it be immediately effective, which means the moment it's signed, that person that you've named can step in and help make decisions if you need them to.
What could cause a facility to refuse a document?
If it's not properly witnessed could be a concern. Sometimes, too, if the facility is unaware that it can be activated immediately, we run into issues with that, too. So a lot of times we just have to explain to the facility that here's, another way you can do it.
When do you recommend we start doing this kind of planning?
Really, anybody over 18 should have these documents. Without these documents in place, a kid going off to college, for example, their parents may not be able to make decisions for them if something were to happen. So it's really important anybody who's a legal adult to have these.
And then I'd imagine they should be updated as your will is. This should be too.
Yeah, we recommend at least every 3 to 5 years. There's no expiration date on these things. I mean, obviously people have them out there for 20 years, but it's good to get them up to date every now and then just to make sure that if there's a law change or your situation's changed, that that's accounted for.
We focus a lot on finance with you. How important are these medical documents when it comes to our estate planning?
Incredibly important. We talk a lot about estate planning being, not just what happens after you pass away, not just where things go, but making sure that you can be taken care of too. And a big component of that, obviously, is the healthcare decisions and making sure that if you have certain wishes, whether that's with life support or with certain types of like anatomical gifts, right, making sure that you have that document in place is essential.